going to talk about all the leaks, the download for this week. A lot of leaks, like too many leaks, to be honest. Showcase isn't a thing anymore, so we are the ones that are bringing it to you. But yeah, what's up, Scariox? How's it going?
I don't think they knew that yet with Showcase.
Yeah. We don't need Showcase anymore. But yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Not much. Just getting the grind on, getting as many videos done as I can. Been doing some awesome work for Illuvium Master last week, and I'll be doing even more this week. So that's starting to shape up kind of some of the areas I really wanted to dive into. So that's really exciting for me. But yeah, there's a lot happening. These leaks, man, I know I said this. I don't know who I said this to today, but I said the leaks are actually, maybe I said it to a camera. It's a bit like that sometimes. The leaks have done this thing that I didn't think could still happen, where they've shown me something that I kind of had an expectation of in my head, but I still got surprised when I actually saw it. I thought I had seen everything Illuvium had to offer, and knowing that there is more coming is actually making me really excited and really bullish on the Illuvium ecosystem as a whole. I mean, as far as like a good game goes, you know what I mean? So some days, you know, it's on and off. Some days I'm like, are they really going to be able to be the best game that I think they could be? Or are they not going to quite reach up to that Blizzard standard? But I don't know. I have that challenged less and less often. I think they're doing the Lord's work.
It'll take time. It'll take time. We won't get a perfect straight off the bat. But no, 100%. We'll get there. We'll get there. Especially with the team and like the way that we're pushing ourselves, especially like the developers. It's impossible that they put in this much work and then at the very end they're like, we're gonna half-ass it. Like they're gonna keep working on it even after open beta, obviously, to keep smashing it up. But yeah, cool. Let's jump into it, man. What's the first thing? I gotta bring it up. My bad.
It's all good. It's the XP farming leak, which is something I didn't even think to ask because I'm used to Pokemon, and Pokemon is no XP and anything outside of the campaign, the single player. But Ben here says that Illuvials can be leveled up in all game modes, play modes, games themselves, maybe even Illuvium Beyond somehow. Who knows?
No, it probably won't be Beyond. I think what he means
the Illuvials are supposed. Yeah. The Illuvials are supposed to be incorporated into every single game, right? So if Illuvium Beyond gets a card game, the Illuvials will be in there in some capacity.
Potentially, yeah.
Then maybe they can be leveled up.
If that gets built out, yeah. I think what he means for now is in regards to Ascendant, Leviathan, and Overworld. So using your Illuvials in any of those is going to level them up. So and he kind of says that if you do it in the Overworld, you get a bit of an XP boost because obviously you're going to be paying to go into like the higher stages and things like that. So the higher stages, the higher XP you actually get because you're generating revenue for the studio, which makes complete sense. But no, I think it's sick because that way, if you are just the type of person who doesn't want to be grinding levels like that in Overworld, but you just play PvP because you like PvP, you're still progressing and you're not kind of just feeling like, I'm doing this because I enjoy it, but I need to go back to something I don't enjoy to make to make progress. You get what I mean? So I think I think it's really good. I haven't put my lights on, my bad.
My favorite part is this idea of building a narrative with your Illuvials. So a big element of this entire thing, I think, is going to be you capture an Illuvial and you give it a nickname. I don't know what you're going to call yours, but you give it a nickname.
Do you give nicknames to Pokemon?
I never really have. I never really have. No,
I've never done that, man. When I look at Pikachu, I don't want him to be Nick or like, I don't know. I want him to be Pikachu. Like I never understand why people gave the nicknames. But let me know in chat. Am I crazy or do you guys agree?
But I like the idea that this carries over into PvP and all the player versus player elements and things like that. Because in a typical card building, a deck game like Hearthstone or something like that, you have two cards. Let's say I don't know any card names off the top of my head. You have two cards. And then when you get more than that, you get rid of them all because you don't need them anymore. But with Illuvials, you can have this real story behind it, and it can really make a difference because now which card you pick out of your massive 1,000 Illuvial collection matters because you want to take this one because you want to level it up and all the rest of it. I think adding that element to PvP is a win. I think it's cool. I like it.
Yeah. All right, and again, you're gonna have the Illuvium with the best stats, so you're gonna prioritize having that in your deck. Like it's really gonna be fascinating to see how this all goes. So no, I'm very very excited. I'm pretty sure this has been revealed previously, but I don't think many people caught on or saw it, or maybe I'm lying and this is the first time that it's come out. But yeah, no, I'm really excited about this one.
It might have come out, but it's one of those ones where someone has to ask, and I don't think many people have asked before, to be honest.
Yeah. And I've known this for a while. Not even like, oh, I'm on the team. I knew this. I forget how I found out about it ages ago, but yeah, it might have been a team thing. Actually, it might have been an internal thing. I might be lying.
I think it's a neat system. All right, the next one we've got some of the emotes.
Oh my god, emote! Yo, if SJ thinks your notifications are bad, imagine we saw. This is why I don't show my Discord. This is why I asked.
Okay, hold on. Let me defend myself. I only leave the notifications there so that it reminds me to eventually go and check it when I have the chance.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just clear them all.
This is dude. I have it's not good. But yeah, what do you think about this, man? These first times we've seen emotes, actually seen them. What do you think?
I think they're great. The first thing I always ask myself when it comes to this sort of stuff is like, I wonder how long it takes to make one of them. Because like, I imagine a world with like thousands of emotes, and I don't want the team to like go and make 1,000 emotes. That sounds painful, but like, I don't know. I like them, and I think cosmetic items like this have strength in numbers. They're going to be high quality, but they have strength in numbers.
Yeah.
So I like that so many are getting pumped out so quickly. You can tell they're on the black background, and they got they're releasing them with gifts which don't have alpha transparency, but you can tell they were designed with alpha transparency, which will come out really nice in the game. You can especially tell from the dash.
Yeah. No, I reckon I've never used any of these like emotes and stuff in games. I usually use not voice chat. Yeah, either voice chat or just text chat to shit on people. So this is gonna be the first time that I really use stuff like this. If there's something that's like properly cool. Yo, to answer Sam your question, when PvP, you already know Q3, more than likely late Q3, considering mid Q3, most of the team's gonna be in Italy. You still terrible at PvP. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah. No, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for PvP. And I was actually, I won't say it. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, it's weird, man. Not being sure what I can say and what I can't say. Yo, why are you using my
I forgot again. Okay.
This guy.
I forget stuff.
No, my hands are here, guys. I ain't typing. It's not me. All right. What's the next one?
All right. The next one we've got is the Mozart Blast. Now, I know this is just a concept art, but it does look sick, and I can't wait to see this in the game.
Yeah, this is sick. Because, like, and this is going to be different. So they're going to have different ones for all the different alluvials, or like the different classes at least. I'm not sure what the exact details are, but again, like in TFT, or the way it works is if you have one Doka, for example, on your side at the end of the round and you win, you're going to have one of those punches going to hit the other Mozart to take away some of their health.
Don't think that's how it works.
What?
I'm not sure I agree there. I'm
pretty sure they're cosmetic.
Me? Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
I'm pretty sure they're cosmetic items you equip. I, for a fact, know that some of them actually come from the Illuvitar's albums.
Yeah, of course. Like you, what I'm saying is they're a cosmetic item, but at the end of the round, let's say you have a Doka, you either have the standard one or you can equip it. I'm not sure if you can mix and match. Yeah. Maybe you can mix and match it. I don't know. Maybe it might just be one that you equipped and it does everything. Yeah, I might be wrong there.
Not sure.
But either way, it would be cool to be able to customize it, whether it's like a Ramfire Blast or so. I don't know, whatever it is. But yeah. Yo, are people just fighting in chat? What's going on?
That's cool.
Minimum tight. Yeah, whatever. I want to smash keyboards. Yeah, Jesus. But no, yeah, this is sick, man. I'm really excited to see the customization. Especially once you have you can have your skin, your battle board, your emotes, your like there's so many things that you can do. And yeah, we haven't said where these come from, not publicly. So
I
Yeah.
think Aaron's mentioned it, but
All right.
I'm
I
not
don't.
sure how far he's gone.
Yeah. I don't want to go super deep into it, but I think people will be happy with how we do unlock them.
But I don't think, like, as a guess, I don't actually know this for sure, but I don't think they're going to come from one place specifically. You know what I mean? Like, I
I
don't
wouldn't
think you're
be.
going to have
Yeah.
like one place where you can buy emotes
Yeah.
and you won't be able to get them from the overworld somehow. You won't be able to craft them, let's say. I think
Yeah.
they'll come
Yeah.
from multiple places. I'm hoping that they'll be exclusive to a certain extent. So if there's one that's available in Overworld, it should just be available in Overworld. I'm hoping that's the case, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I like that idea, and I wouldn't even be opposed to doing it like seasons. So, like in set one, there's a certain amount. In set two, there's a certain amount. Again, it's a nice thing to kind of just keep constantly updating with new stuff, but also limiting the amount from set one, set two, moving on. Right,
Well,
it manages the supply.
it's a large way they do League of Legends though. They release
Mhm.
like what, like 2 champs every 6 months maybe, but they
Yeah,
have like 100 different skins come out in that time. I mean,
right.
realistically, they're a lot faster. You don't have to balance them. You don't have to do all that sort of stuff with skins and stuff like that. So, but it all depends on the size of the studio. But if
Mm.
the studio had the ability to grow, I would love to see an entire team dedicated to just pumping out cosmetics as quick as they can,
One hundred
as
percent.
long as they're high
Again,
quality.
yeah, 100%, 100%. And again, fingers crossed, right? If everything goes right, that's. I was talking to Dick today, and yeah, man, we were both just saying like everything's looking good, like
Hmm.
everything's looking on track. Fingers crossed, if everything keeps going the way it is, like it's fun times ahead for sure. Especially with the, yeah, there's just a lot of things being worked on. What is next? Hey, this is my tweet. Yeah, it's just a still image from a cinematic that's being worked on. Uh, but yeah, not much to say. Again, I've seen a couple of the scenes that are being worked on. It looks really really cool. Excited to for myself to see the full thing, and then also for everyone else to see this as well. I think this is going to be way better than what we had originally for the gameplay trailer. And our Joe, were you were there at that time, right, for the gameplay trailer?
Yeah. I did a react video like the day after because I
All
wasn't
right,
home at the time. Otherwise, I would have done it on
yo,
the day.
that's bad, man. You need to do it on the day itself. Next time this happened, I remember when we had the Illuvitas trailer. I reacted like the moment that dropped. I was watching something. I was watching TV with my wife, and the moment that dropped, I was like, "Yo, babe, I need." Oh, we were watching a movie, and I was like, "Yo, baby, I need to go. I need to record this." I pumped out a video straight away, and everyone was like, "Dude, how the hell did you get this out so quickly?"
So
So,
good.
yeah. Uh,
Well, my favorite part about this leak is you can see Arlan has a genuine expression on her face. But like that says a lot in a cinematic trailer, especially with human emotions and things like that. There's a lot that goes into it outside of gameplay trailers. Gameplay trailers are very different. You don't really capture that sort of stuff. But it's cool. I think this is going to be a really cool cinematic. I'm excited to see what they do with it.
yeah. I wouldn't be surprised. Like, yeah, look, I'm not going to say anything. Jesus, it's a tough position to be in, man. It's a tough position to be in. When is this going to be coming out? If I'm not mistaken, this is going to be coming out around open beta. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. Take that with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be a an open beta thing, not like a random PvP. This will be like when we're really pushing this out to everyone. Is
I, I don't
my
know.
assumption.
In my opinion, when it comes to trailers, they work 10 times better when you know the date. Plugging that at the end of a trailer is always a big win. There's nothing
Mm,
worse than going to watch some trailer and then it's like, oh yeah, and you'll be able to play this in
mm.
Q2 2025
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. It's like, well, I'm going to forget about the trailer by then. You know what I mean? But when they
Yeah.
have like the full trailer and then like a date at the end of it, Nintendo does that sort of stuff really, really well. When they have like
Yeah.
a date, then that's the trailer you want to watch. So I would have bet, or at least I would like to see, as soon as you guys know the launch date, like you're confident in the launch date, then I would put out the trailer. You need some time for it to sit and boil.
Yeah, 100%. And yo, Sam, what's the mistake? I don't remember the mistake, but yeah, dude, you remember the delay? That was wild, man. People were like chomping at the bits. Yo, it's a rug. Kieran was coming in. Von Leekman was still not Von Leekman. Von Newman was still Von Newman. It was a wild time for sure. But no, this is cool. Next one you wanted to talk about. the grass improvements.
Yeah, this is sick. How could
Yeah.
you? Look at
Yeah,
this.
I mean, yeah.
It's adding so much, and it's more the leaves flowing and stuff. We don't have to talk about it much, but I think this is already like I don't know. It adds a lot to the overworld. I'm excited. It makes me
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
get a streaming PC because my PC can't handle high graphics while streaming. But
Yeah. I'll definitely be getting myself a proper, because dude, I'm running everything off a laptop, man. Like I'm running all of these monitors. Everything is off a laptop. It's mad. So I'll definitely be investing into a proper PC at the end of the year for open beta when that comes out. But yeah, no, this is cool, man. Like I was saying before, I was playing this a little bit, testing some of the new features in Brightland Steps. So yes, sir, it's gonna be good.
yeah, for sure.
You
All right,
see the
next
top
one.
of the Illuvium logo post. Oh yeah, I did see that. That's really annoying, Sam. When I was trying to like edit and do stuff with it, it was just I wanted it to be all black and it wasn't. I'm aware of what you're talking about. Next one.
All right, this is the big one. Alluvials in the overworld.
Yeah, what do you want? Did we not talk about? I swear to God, we spoke about. Did we not speak about this?
No, this came out like a few days ago.
Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I think it looks great. I would like to see a rendered version. I don't think this is a rendered version.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping to be wrong. I don't know. I hope I'm not wrong. But yeah, I think it looks cool. Looks cool. I'm excited to see them like walking around and things like that. That'd be pretty sick. But I don't know. The next one's a lot better. Do we have the next one in here?
It's scrolled down a little bit.
This one's a lot better in Brightland. It makes, since Brightland's such an open area, and you start to imagine not just Titanor sitting there, but a bunch of other alluvials in that area, kind of walking around, there's even just a little bit and stuff like that. It'll make Brightland feel so much more alive. Like it already does. It's very green, right? But I don't know. It just make it feel like a world you're exploring rather than a bunch of rocks.
Yeah. Yo, when does RevDiv start? Relatively soon. I think there was an IIC that just passed, or ICCP that just passed. So we're lowering the safety pool and the stuff that we've got there. Once we hit a certain mark, that will start being put out. So relatively soon.
Yeah.
How we will hunt it? How do you? I don't know what that means.
How are you gonna capture the Titanor? I think. From this
Oh
week.
right, yeah. Yeah. Fun fact. I was selling Scarx, and now that we've seen this, yeah. I tested this out today actually with the Illuviums around and stuff. Obviously, it's like one of the really early prototype of it, and we're just like giving feedback to the dev team. But no, I'm excited to see what it's going to look like in the later versions. Like it's cool. It makes it way more fun already. The fact that like Grant's talked about it, the wakes chasing away and how you just. I'm not going to go into detail on what happens here, but yeah, it's definitely a lot more fun, and you definitely need to know what you're doing. Like I'll put it that way. It definitely becomes a lot more challenging than. Again, I've picked on Tallulah a few times, but like she just stands there, and the wake just goes round and round. She just stands there. That is no longer an option with what's happening in these new kind of ideations. That's no longer an option. So yeah, exciting times.
You know what I want it to do?
What's that?
Whatever system gets implemented, I want it to nerf the spam clicky crap. I want you to be able to have to use a little bit of skill.
No, you do. Yeah. Like it's yeah. My spray and pray tech doesn't necessarily work as good. But you can see I think they're trying this out on an older build or something like this with the grass. Oh, Tallulah's here. I didn't even know that. That's pretty funny. But yeah, you can see the grass isn't like ideal. But yeah, it's still being worked on. Like I said, prototype, but definitely improving it. And I think Grant said it. He was like, "Yo, Illuvium just won't feel the same once we implement this," which I 100% agree with.
But you don't. I hate to do this, but you don't sound that excited about it. Are you just tired today?
Oh, I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. No, I'm super excited. Like it is really good. But yeah, I'm just exhausted.
right, we'll leave it at that then. Okay, the next one is the NFTs. I didn't even know this was a video, to be honest. The NFTs inside the Illuvium UI. It looks great.
Yeah. So this is what I'm excited about, guys. Like, oh my god, can you no, this is sick, man. Like when you're playing in the game, when you're doing things, I wouldn't be surprised if if your PC can't handle it. They have a toggle situation where you can toggle if you want it to be static or animated. But if you can handle animated again, it just adds life to your game, right? It adds so much more. Even in the arena, when you have your cards at the bottom, if you can toggle them to be animated, I know that's that's definitely something that's being worked on, or if it's not already. Yeah, like it just this is sick. I'm loving the UI. Obviously, there are things that are going to be changed, adjusted, but for what it is, I think this is a really like. Let me move this real quick, and we can see like the details down here. Yeah, you can see it all. Yeah, it's cool. I'm really excited about this one. I think again, all of the UI stuff, like Kieran has said it, all the UI stuff is like the last stuff to be developed. So, I won't say the last, but one of the last things to be developed. So you can see we're starting to really put that down.
I do like it, but I'd prefer for it to be taken to the next level. Obviously not before open beta or anything like that. But at some point, what I imagine is that there are many variations of the same Titan ore. And this might sound like a lot of work, but I'm thinking really simple. The first way you could do it is they have slightly different animations. There's natures in Pokemon. Say there were 5 different natures in Illuvium, and every Illuvium could have one of the different natures. Maybe they would behave a little bit differently, and you could see that here. That would be really cool. But the easier way to do it is if you have a few, think Illuvitars, but not really. If you have a few different blemishes, you could add customizably to any Illuvial. For example, a Titanor could have a scar on its horn, or it could have a scar on its back, and you could have just one of those two. And then when you capture the Titanor, not only you got all the random stats, but it could look a little bit different to your opponents, and that'll come across in PvP and stuff.
I mean, yeah,
those little things will make a feature like this stand out a lot more. Whereas currently everyone's got the same video, it doesn't feel as
that will
effective.
be that will be a really cool thing. Like it'll be very much easier to do once AI comes into it. Once like it's like, give it some parameters of how it can adjust it, and it can like kind of spit together a couple of scars, maybe give it 1 scar, 2 scars, a bunch of them. Like you can give it parameters, but I don't think that's planned anytime soon. But I agree. I'd like to see some uniqueness, maybe even like a thing chipped off the top, something like that. But honestly, I'm not, again, looking at this already, I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining at all.
I think it's a lot easier than you might think. The real problem is actually rendering. So these are like insane videos that are being rendered out. They're probably going to be rendered out from multiple different resolutions as well. And that takes a lot of time. Believe me, I do rendering a lot of work. It takes, and my computer sucks, but it takes crap ton of amount of time.
Yeah.
And that's what would slow it down, is now you've got to render 5 videos instead of 1.
Exactly. And it's
so
just,
that's the big one. But I think if you
even
have enough,
sorry. I was going to say, even if you've got like 5 Dokas, Jesus, 5 Titanors, and you're trying to flip through them and just like compare them real quick, if they got 5 different animations, it's just unnecessary work on your PC as well. It's like not everyone's gonna have a PC like that, which is, again, it's unnecessary. I get it in an ideal world. Yeah, it's amazing on paper. The practicality of it is less than ideal, I think.
Yeah, for sure. All righty, what's the next one? We've got Nick's big update.
Well, I actually didn't even read this. Did you read this?
I did. I don't remember much of it. Pretty much everything is going really well. They fixed some stuff with the play app. Back end for deck builder MVP is complete. Arena PB3 will be packed with V1 deck builder. We knew that. Planning complete for the website upgrades, which is pretty cool. Illuvium Zero is doing a lot of great work. You should read that or pause. Hired a new team lead for QA, which is good. QA has always done a pretty good job from memory. Staking infrastructure. They resolved the known issue and they're conducting thorough testing. So maybe we'll get whatever benefits might come from that soon. And big UX UI improvements to staking app. Sometimes there's just so much going on in Illuvium, we forget about the little things like the staking app, which is quite an important feature for the longevity of Illuvium. We've also got account app, don't care, admin tool, concept art, set 1, wave 2 complete. Wave 3 is almost complete. Wave 2 stretch goals are almost complete, which is great. Album soulbound rewards mostly complete. I think that's pretty sick. Concept art for partnership deal.
There's a lot.
Complete.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
They've been doing work on the balancer pool, which I didn't expect, but that's really good to see they're working on it. Illuvidex, I'm not going to read that. Arena on track. There's a lot of great stuff there. I'm not going to read it. Cinematic, final stages of delivery. It's pretty cool. Aaron has given it a 7 out of 10 so far, with 9 out of 10 reserved for Blizzard. I like that one. Overworld, Illuvium hunting, work in progress. Vaulting and movement, which I forgot about, work in progress. Merch store, new stuff coming, and Illuvium story. It's a guarded secret.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, let's jump to the next one. Cards of Eternity collaboration.
Yay!
Being on the marketing team, do you want to tell us a bit more about that?
I mean, yeah, there's not much to say right now, right? We've just announced that there is a partnership happening or a collaboration happening. They're going to be using our IP for some of the cards in their game. So that's exciting. Apparently, the cards are super powerful as well, so that'll be cool. But yeah, we'll see how it all goes and see what it's about. I've played a couple of games of it. I'm absolutely trash, so I'll probably need to speak to someone like Viper to train me up a little bit if we do anything. But yeah, it was already leaked in the IGN post. Like people were talking about it and bringing it up before. We were meant to announce it much earlier, but just a lot of things were happening and we had to push it back. So here it is, guys. It's official.
Yeah, I've actually played the game. I'm going to play it a bit more today. I'm going to try and get myself into it a bit. What I find hard is like you don't have all the cards, you don't have all the access or whatever. Anyways, but the game's actually pretty cool. Anyone who's familiar with Hearthstone, it feels a little bit similar, but you have something called an adventurer and a pet, and they both have an individual ability. You can one of them's passive, and one of them you can call upon once per game, which is really cool. And then you've also got this thing where you can destroy a card and get its cost back in your pool. So, for example, if you have 10 crystals that round, you can sacrifice a 10 cost card. After you've spent your 10, you end up with 20 crystals that round, which is it's pretty cool. It's got some new mechanics in it, is what I'm saying. So, worth giving a shot. It's on the Epic Game Store, so it's easy enough to download and play.
Yeah. Try it out, and we'll definitely update everyone once we get more details on when the cards are going to go live, things like that. I also think if you do download the game right now, we're able to get some emotes, Illuvium emotes for their game. So anyone that hasn't downloaded it, feel free to go download it now and collect up on those emotes.
I don't have any emotes. I need to double check that.
Yeah, I think you go into the store and claim it or something. I honestly am not 100% sure what that process is. Next one.
Yeah, what's Alex saying about Arena?
I think he's just talking about Illuvium Arena, right? I agree, Alex. I agree.
It's great. I'm gonna play some today too, actually. Alrighty, the next one.
I might do some PvP with Dick a bit later. We'll see.
You can claim your free GameStop promo NFT and disc plate.
I have done this. Did you do that?
Yes, I have.
I haven't done that yet. I need to do that. My brother's away on holiday and I don't know what his address is. So I'm getting all of my stuff sent to him.
It's pretty simple. You just put in your address and connect your wallet to prove that you have the stuff and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Very easy.
Yeah, super easy. The process is super easy. So yeah, if you haven't done that, go do that now. See if you're able to do that. It's 5 discs to get the non-hollow disc plate and NFT, and 15 for the hollow. Yes. Alrighty. And that ends on July 31st, by the way, guys. So make sure you get that done. Next, IMC Town Hall.
All right. There is an IMC town hall
tomorrow
in about 12 hours from now.
Oh, jeez.
There you go.
Yep. Are you going to be there?
I don't know exactly what they're going to talk about, like all of the details. I know that they're going to be mentioning, they're going to be talking about Wave 2 pricing and stuff a bit.
Oh, nice.
There was a new proposal supposed to drop. I don't know if they've already dropped it.
Otherwise,
I'm going to drop it like right now.
Yeah, drop it while we're while we're live, man. Show people how it happens, how the sausage is made.
I can't do that. No, so they haven't dropped it yet, but yeah. So that's coming up. So if you guys want to talk about it, if you want to talk to them about anything, Gov V2 has certainly been a pretty big shakeup. Anyone that's in the council right now knows about that. I
was so excited for Gov V2 before it happened, and now I'm like, yo, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's been pretty wild. But the biggest advantage that was going to come from Gov V2, and I always hoped for it, was a better connection to the team and to being able to communicate with them directly about things that they're working on without having to tell the entire community, because many things are confidential and so on. And from what I've seen, that's working pretty well. So that's pretty
definitely happened. Yeah, that's definitely happened.
I know the game sub council has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, talking with Aaron and the rest, which has been really sick. Strategy's been doing a lot of stuff. Marketing, we're talking about Andrew endlessly, but we've been focusing a lot on the Wave 2 stuff, but there's a lot more that we want to do as well. And yeah, it's been great all around. And community's been helping us out, helping everyone out a lot too, which has been great.
Yep. All right.
What's this? Okay. Road to leaderboard.
Sick.
Did I even have that?
That's fine. I think Potato was on there. There was quite a, I think, what's his name? Viper tweeted something. It happened this morning.
Was it any good?
I don't know. I wasn't there. Viper tweeted it, and there was like a bunch of people there this morning watching Potato. So I don't know. Yeah, I think S-Shot, you were there, right? How was that? I just totally missed it. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think if we get some of the people like that are knowledgeable about, I don't even know if Potato's knowledgeable, but I think that's what the goal of it is. If we get some knowledgeable people sharing some like tips and tricks to everyone, like it'd be cool. But yeah, how long have you missed? Exactly 33 minutes worth of content, Crystal. But not much. We've just been lollygagging and shit talking. But yeah, all right, sick. Do you want to cover that last video? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. The last thing in our agenda is Joan. Joan?
I don't know. Joan. I think it's Joan.
He claims that Illuvium is the final boss of terrible NFT games.
Yeah.
Look at this like iMovie shit.
Yeah. But yeah, did you watch it?
I did watch it.
Yeah. What did you think? I totally forgot what he kind of said about it. I mean, roughly I understand, but roughly I remember. But yeah.
I thought every now and then he would have like an honest take, but his lack of research kind of hurt. It's hard though, because sometimes you do want an opinion of someone coming from the outside, which he certainly was. But at the same time, you want them to do some due diligence. The big one that bugged me was he couldn't figure out how to get into the actual overworld. It wouldn't have made him speak nicer about Illuvium, I'm going to tell you that much. But he couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, I know there's no tutorial. It's a beta. Get over it. But like the biggest concern for me was, I mean, you have two options here. You can take a big dump over something you're reviewing and not give it an honest, like not give it a fair chance. Or you could go into a Discord or watch a YouTube video and find out everything you need to know pretty much instantly. Take you like 2 minutes. And not going to those lengths, it's just disappointing. Yeah. From any person.
Yeah. I don't mind criticism. Like, that's completely fine. Constructive criticism is fine. Like, be objective about it. I always say, like, yo, if you have an objective take, for sure, like, yo, you didn't do this because of this. This can be better because of this, by doing this, by looking at these examples. Yeah. This is an adult conversation. This is a completely fine discussion to have. To go into it without doing any research, just shit talking for the sake of shit talking, I mean, you can't really be taken overly seriously. And if you click on his channel, I'm pretty sure this guy's entire brand is just shitting on crypto games, which is valid. Again, there aren't any solid crypto games. I hate that word, but like games out there in the space currently. So I get it. I totally get it. But still, again, like we can say that we can speak in that way objectively rather than just saying things for the sake of saying things. So yeah, I mean, congrats on a 3.7K view video. Well done. But yeah, we'll just kind of wait and see how it plays out. Wait and see how it plays out. Zoe. Oh, sorry. What do you want to say?
One of my favorite bits was when he was like, "Oh, so I registered ages ago and I still haven't gotten access, and someone gave me their account to play." And I'm like, I'm not surprised they never gave you access. You clearly don't really care about the game.
I mean, dude, he could have just asked. Like, I'm sure if he just came in and be like, "Hey guys, I've registered for a while. I want to make content." Someone would have tagged me. You would have got that. Like, it's kind of, again, whatever. I'm not too stressed out. But yeah, Zoe, is Illuvium outside of Twitter part of the main team? Absolutely not. We have no idea who that is. Truthfully, I don't care who it is. I wish them. I don't know, Zoe. Yeah, I wish them nothing but happiness and blessings in their life. And yeah, I don't even look at anything that goes on over there. So no, it's definitely not part of the team. Is it part of X team? We don't know. And again, I personally do not care at all.
The other thing I liked about this guy's video, well, liked in like an ironic way, when anyone starts off their video by they have a crypto token and it's down 97% from its all-time high.
Oh, bro, so stupid.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
If you don't know anything about the space, just stay in your lane, at least a little bit.
Yeah. And again, it's stupid, man, because it's like, yo, the ILV token has nothing to do with the game. Like, if you want to shit talk the game, yeah, but that's what I mean. Just like, I'm fine with being objective. If you're talking about the token is 98% down, whatever the 93%, I don't know. Cool. Yes, that's objectively the case. Then to kind of like relate that to the game is just stupid because it has no use in the game. It's like they're two separate things. So yeah. Look, I watched it for the sake of watching it, so I knew what was going on, but I didn't. I think that John was rather fair with some of the other. Oh, really? I didn't watch any of his other videos.
I haven't seen his other stuff.
Yeah, I don't watch any of his. After watching the Illuvium one, I was like, yeah, look, if this is the amount of effort you're putting in, I'm just not gonna watch anything else. But yeah,
but he
cool.
He put effort in some areas, but just
the editing,
not others. Yeah, you could say that.
But yeah, cool. I mean, that's it, man. For this week, there was a lot of leaks. Oh, hold up. Yo, dude, the thumbnail of the drop pan. Get one of those up. Just because I put it in the thumbnail. We need at least.
I don't know what that is.
It has to be in one of the leaks things, right? Just go to leaks. If we scroll a little bit, I'm sure we'll find it. It was this week, but it wasn't like a specific topic that I wanted to say. But like, wow, look at this leak. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You scroll up. It's like the third one from the bottom, man. Bring up the page. Third one from the bottom.
This?
No, go down.
I went through on the bottom. Doesn't look the same. This?
No, up slightly. That one.
Oh, right.
Bottom. Yeah, that's where I got the image from. Yeah, no, this just looks sick, man. This is starting to look. Oh, my face is blocking it. Let me make this full screen. There we go. Yeah, the face is just looking monstrous. Everything about this is by far one of my favorites. So yes, this is where the thumbnail comes from. So now no one can say that it was clickbait. Zoe, I haven't seen everything. Oh, hold up. Let me bring it up. I haven't seen everything. The threads are super long, but the reviews on the council stuff was pretty good. I think review of people, what they're saying, he's critical in construction. Wait, what?
I think she's talking about the video.
All right, but the reviews on the council stuff was pretty good. Did he review the council stuff?
Maybe that's not what she's talking about. I thought he
Yeah,
did. I
not
thought he
sure.
said DAO's a fake or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that. But yeah, even all the comments that he got were all like he picked like 3-year-old or 2-year-old comments, and I was like, bro, what the hell? But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But all right, guys, appreciate you guys. That was it. A lot of leaks. Yes, appreciate you guys being here and kicking back with us on a weekly basis. We no longer do augment because this is way easier than prepping for something on a Saturday. So
We'll do an augment sometimes.
Yeah, we'll do it when there's something happening. This week on Saturday, I can't do it, Scariox. I apologize, and because I am going to compete in my first Smash Bros tournament in a very long time. So,
Right.
yes.
By the way, quickly before we go, I'm thinking of doing a 5,000 subscribers stream tomorrow. Would anyone be interested?
I mean, just do it. Just do it.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Yo, you're
I
talking
play
about
like a
Illuvium
bunch of
Outsider?
different Web3 games.
Oh, right. Yeah, just do it, man. Just cover anything, do whatever you want. Play Age of Empires if you really want. Zoe, I don't even follow him. Like, it doesn't even pop up on my thing. I don't care at all. But all right, sick. Yo, Scariox. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to get anything from the merch store, TSG 5% off. Enjoy it. Scariox 5. But yeah, do what you want to do. Cool. You want to sign off?
My code's more special.
My code is shorter, so that way you save time.
She just made mine like S5 or something.
S5. Yeah. All right.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace out, guys. The down.